Hi besties, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's tutorial, I've already cut out the base, so I'm just going to be taking the measurements for us. So the width of the sego I'm working with is 18.5 inches. So we are going to be assuming it is three pieces of ashoke joined together. That is in case you are working with ashoke, and the length I have here is just 30 inches. Okay, so if you're working with ashoke, you're just going to cut 30 inches three times and join it together, okay, to have this. All right, so after that we're going to be cutting this one here. So I'm going to be folding it into two to take the measurement for us, okay. So the measurement I have here on fold is 29 inches. That is, if you open it up, you're going to have 58 inches. So if you're working with ashoke, just cut, for now, hold on if you're working with ashoke, because you're going to be joining this one to 8, while this one is 30 inches. So altogether, I have 88 inches. That is roughly 90 inches. So if you're working with ashoke, just cut a long strip of 90 inches, okay. But I'm going to be joining this one together to form a straight piece, okay, because I don't have enough. So I still have excess from this sego gele I'm working with, so I don't need it. This is all what I need for this style, okay. All right guys, so then we need velcro tape of 3 inches, okay. 3 inches of velcro tape. This is very important. All right guys, so moving on to the sewing machine, you can decide to have a pleat like mine here, and if you don't want pleat, you can just fold it like this, okay. Just fold it and press like this. But I decided to have just put two pleats there, then I stitch the two sides, okay. So whether you're having pleat or no pleat, you are still going to stitch the two sides after you've done your plate, okay. Then after that, the next thing to do is to fix the velcro tape, okay. So this is how I want my velcro tape to be, okay, so that we'll have a kind of V shape at the front, okay. You just need to take note of the one to put on the front and the one to put at the back. So the don't make the mistake of putting that hard one at the back, okay. So the soft one is going to be at the back like that, so that the hard one will just go to the front, okay. So I'm going to be working with the soft one first, laying it at the back on a straight line like this. So I'll just take it and stitch all the way down like that, okay. So there are two methods. The first method is to place it on top of it like that and just slightly put it there so as to know where to fix the other hard one, okay. So you just bring it out, okay. But another method is this, which I'm going to be showing you. You can just take your measuring tape and measure out 1.5. Between 1 inch and 1.5 inches is okay, okay. So from that point, when you have your marked measurements, 1 inch or 1.5, you now put the other part of the velcro tape like that, and you just stitch it all the way down like so. So just stitch it all the way around like that. All right guys, so I've done that and this is the result, okay. So can you see we have a V shape at the front? If you like, you can make yours to be straight, okay, but I don't usually like that straight part, okay, because of the edge here. That edge here, this edge here will be showing, so that's why I prefer to have a V shape at the front like this, so as to hide the edge inside like that, okay. So that's the essence of that, okay. So now let's go on to the other part. So this one, like I said earlier, I'm going to be joining it together like this, okay. So if you're working with ashoke, okay, just the normal measurement of ashoke, but because this one is sego, I have to cut it a little bit wider because I'm going to be folding it into two, okay. But if you're working with ashoke, the width of the ashoke is okay, is enough. This one's, can you see it phrase? So I'm going to be folding it into two and stitch the edge, okay. For sego, this is like 9.5, roughly 10 inches, okay. So if you have enough sego, you can as well increase the length, the width rather, okay. You can increase the width so that you have something that is very close to the width of ashoke. All right, that is that. So I'm just going to join this together, yeah, to form a straight line like this. So I'm going to fold it into two also to hide the side that is fraying, okay. Just fold little in like this, can you see, and press it all the way down. So if it's ashoke, you don't need to do all this, okay. What you need to do in ashoke is just to stitch these sides, okay, the edge and the other edge, so you don't need to do all this one. But because this is sego and that particular edge here it's free, so I don't want any rough edges, that's why I'm folding it into two and stitch all the way down like that. Okay, so I've done that now, and I've stitched the two edges. All right, so after folding and doing all that, this is what I have left. Can you see the width is not as wide as that of Ashoke, but it's still manageable. Okay, it's still manageable. So but if you have enough sego, you can cut a wide one. Okay, moving on to the main work now. This is my cap. I'll fold it into two, bring it all the way from the back. So the idea is just the way we tie also. Okay, so that's exactly what we are going to be doing here. You know, if you are to tie that particular style, you're going to take it all the way from the back to the front. Okay, so that is exactly what we are doing. So this one here, you are going to be folding it into just fold it like that and use your pin to hold it. The reason why we are doing it is because this dummy head is a bit smaller than human head. Okay, so we don't want something that will be too tight and all that, so we want to have a perfect fittings. But anyway, even if it's tight, that is why we have the velcro at the front there for adjustment. Okay, so I'm just going to be folding this one like this, pleat, and just put the edges together like that. Okay, so and as you are pleating this one, as you're putting the edges together, don't forget to be pulling it so that you have enough space inside for the hair. Okay, especially if your client or you yourself, you have braids in your hair and all that, so you should be able to accommodate your hair. Okay, that is exactly what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying to pull it to the back like that. Okay, so just gather all the edges together like that, and make sure that where you are gathering your edges is not at the middle of the dummy. Make sure you push it, bring everything to the front as much as you can. Okay, so you're okay with what you have. I'm just going to go ahead now, just this, I'm just trying to adjust there. Can you see? Next to the back, I'm just trying to adjust so as to give room for air. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and just tack everything together like that. Okay, so just tack everything together. There's no particular rule of tacking. Okay, I'm just going to tack all this together just to keep it in place. Okay, so just keep on tacking like that. Alright guys, so I'm done tacking, but I didn't cut off my thread. If you like, you can cut off the thread. And if you like, at the same time, you can also leave it like I have done here. Okay, so I just use my pin to just hold that one, just hold it like that. So now onto this one, I'm going to fold it into two to locate the middle. Okay, so that we'll have equal 50-50. Yeah, so just wrap it around it like that from the back to the front. Okay, and you bring it down so that you have one at the down, one on top, and one under. Okay, can you see the way? Can you see the way it is? This one is going under while this one is coming on top of it. So the one under, I'm going to leave it aside for now and work on the one on top. So you just want to form a kind of fan plate. Okay, something fan like. Okay, just do a fan plate on it like that. Just fan plates, something like a fan char. Normal way you do your rows. I know my guys in the house already know what to do from here. Okay, so you just form kind of fan plate on it. Use your pin to hold it. You can use as many pins as you want. Okay, use as many pins as you want to achieve your desired rows. Okay, so you can do different type of rows on this type of cap, but we normally call it iconic gele. Okay, because of the way it is being tied. It's different from the normal cap that you just do cap like a turban cap and just place your rows on it. So this one is going to be looking much more as if it is styled. Okay, and that is the goal. Okay, any autogele you are doing, try to make sure to do it to perfection. Okay, try to make sure to do it in such a way that it will be very difficult for people to know whether it is tied or two. Okay, so it depends on how you want to finish it. I prefer mine to have this kind of arc. Okay, you can decide to tuck everything inside, it doesn't really matter. Iconic is of different styles actually, so I'm just trying to push all these ones in like that. And this one goes like this, so the other one is going to follow opposite direction like that. Okay, so just going to pleat it also, using my pin to hold it in place like that. So I'll just keep on pleating and rounding it like that, but I want the other edge to be at the opposite of the first one, okay? So I'll just keep on readjusting till I have that one. So it depends on how you want it to be. You can decide to have just one edge out like that and the other one inside. It all depends on what you want, or you have it like this, okay? So there are different styles of iconic gele like that, but I want mine to be in such a way that the edge of the other one will be at the opposite sides, okay? So I'm just going to, rearrange it like that, use my pin to hold it, and I'm just trying to arrange to have a perfect shape, okay? So that is exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm just trying to rearrange it. So you just keep on rearranging till you have your desired type of rose or shape like that, okay? So once you are satisfied with what you have, so shift it to the side like I'm doing here. So once you are okay with that, so just go ahead and start tacking, okay? So there's no particular rule, my sister. Just keep on tacking. Make sure that you tack everything in place, and don't forget to remove your pin, okay? Don't forget to remove your pin as you are tacking, and make sure you tack all those places that you have pins in it, because that places are very important, okay? They are what holds your rows in place, okay? So you need to tack all those pieces, okay? So if you just happen to stumble on this video, I welcome you to my channel. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this tutorial, share with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Click on the notification bell button so as to be notified whenever I drop a new video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you very much. I really appreciate the shares, the comments, the likes. I really appreciate everything. Thank you so much, and God bless you, okay? So I just keep on tacking like that, okay? Just keep on tacking. Make sure you tack everything together, okay? So just keep on tacking, make sure everything is in place, okay? And just passing it to the middle like that. And the reason why I pass to the middle now is just to tack it to the upper part of your velcro, okay? So can you see I've opened up the velcro there, so I'm just trying to tack it together like that, okay? So just tack it to the upper part of your velcro. So you don't want to tack everything together, so just tack it to it like that. Make sure everything is in place. Can you see? So you open it up like that and tack everything, tack it down to it, to the velcro, because I want the rose to be on one side by the time I put it on my head. So it depends on what you want. If you want it to be at the middle, you can just tack it like that, and you don't bother tacking it to the middle. But this is where I end my own tacking, and done with everything like that. And this is what I have, okay? So I'm just going to remove the pin and place it on our ritoke so that you see what it really looks like. All right, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, share with whoever you think might need this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, and God bless you.